Okay, you guys, today was very interesting. So this client, of course, you can see she still has her previous hairstyle, and it was hard for her to take it down. So she basically had the Cassie hairstyle where you have like the scalp braids on one side and quick weave or sew-in on the other side. So she had a quick weave, and there was no protection used at all, unfortunately. Now, yes, I do charge extra if you come in with a previous hairstyle. Like, I do take down services, but I need to know prior. But it is a fee. So she had no problem. She already told me before she took her bonnet off, like, I'm gonna have to pay that fee. Okay, cool. But my whole thing was with how the other stylist did this. So it wasn't extremely hard to take it down. It wasn't that much pulling or tugging or anything, but because glue and quick weave glue at that was all throughout her hair, and it was in places that the hair was not. Okay, so there was glue inside of the braids. I'm not understanding, but I wasn't there during the process. But I understand when you get a quick weave, sometimes there it might be a slight chance that a little glue is left on the hair or anything like that. But no cap was used at all. It was straight glue to the hair. Highly do not recommend. I'm just so happy that the girl didn't do the full-on Cassie hairstyle with the tiny braids. Oh my goodness. So usually it takes me 45 minutes to 75 minutes to do a silk press. This took a whopping 230 minutes. Yeah, because the takedown and the shampoo process took the longest, you guys. We were at the wash bowl for, I want to say, like 30 to 45 minutes, because I wanted to make sure that the hair was thoroughly clean. Because also when you take a quick weave down, and if some of the glue is in the hair, it can cause your hair to have like a coating, like a oily type of coating on it, and that's not good. If you plan on doing a silk press afterwards, you want to make sure that all of the hair is properly clean, so your silk press can be flowy, bouncy, and shiny, free of any products and oils. This video will be super sped up because it took so long just to take these braids down, you guys. Like, and then her scalp was so tender afterwards. Like, I felt so bad. But I mean I didn't do this, so but I understand. Like, she told me the situation and everything, like the girl was practicing and stuff like that, so I can kind of get where she was coming from. But let's just always focus on making sure we are keeping our hair healthy up under these protective styles, because they're not protective if you're literally not making sure you're protecting it. So I just put shampoo on her hair on that side. That's all that I did, so it can just sit on the hair while I take these other braids down. So these were the braids that was up under the quick weave part. Now your braid, I know some people would disagree, but your braids don't really need to be extremely perfect under a quick weave, as long as they are neat. All the hair strands are going in the same spot. Like, you don't have to have itty bitty braids, under your quick weave. But y'all see all that glue that's like within the braids, and that is because it was glued straight onto the hair. Yeah. So oh my goodness, guys, this was crazy. And yeah, I really honestly have no words. And you see like that big clump that's in between, like it's kind of like closer to her scalp. I really just don't know exactly how to explain this hairstyle. Well, not the hairstyle, but I really don't even know how to explain how this hairstyle was put in, like the technique. It was really crazy and it was really negligent, to be honest. But we're gonna make sure that we take it down as safely as we can, and we're going to treat her hair at the bowl, of course. But this is going to be a process of getting her hair back on the right track, because her hair did break off a lot, which caused her hair to have a very thin look to it, and her hair is not thin. So a lot of her hair has broken off, which is causing her roots to appear more thicker, which they are, but it's causing her roots to appear more thicker than the ends of her hair, and that is because she has a lot of breakage. But as long as she continues to be consistent and doesn't get any tension hairstyles and gets truly protective hairstyles, I can see her hair having a really big difference within the next 3 months. Yes, it takes time, but you just have to be patient. Like, guys, don't forget that you can do something and it could take like an hour and it can destroy your hair, and it will take months, sometimes years. It takes people to get their hair back on track. So just be mindful of the hairstyles that you do, the appointments that you book, even your diet, like everything. You have to be really, really mindful of the things that you do. Okay, so now we're at the shampoo bowl, and I made sure that I turned that steamer on, guys. We gotta open up this hair shaft because I just know for a fact the glue seeped into her hair. And like I said prior, you want to make sure that your hair is thoroughly clean for the silk press. You do not want an oily silk press, and that can also lead to heat damage if you have product on your hair and you're trying to press it out. And that's where a lot of the smoke and the steam comes from and everything like that when you're doing a silk press. But I can't even tell you guys how many times I shampooed her hair because I forgot. I was really, really, really trying to make sure I was getting in there. I was scrubbing her scalp, making sure everything was off of the scalp. And each step I tried to make sure that I was raking the shampoo brush through, because I don't want any of the hair to get back tangled, since it was already kind of in a tangled state. And yes, guys, her hair shed a lot. Like, her hair shed a lot. But hopefully, she's consistent and we can get her hair back on the right track, get it back healthy and everything like that, because this was an unnecessary setback.
Anyway, baby, just name the time. When I'ma come through, can you get me cruising on the moonlight? Top down, playing new sounds while the wind blows over it. Checking my maps, heading a stack, keep it intact. Do me a favor, girl. Can you keep it warm for me?
All right. So now we are on to the blow drying process, and as you all know, if you've been here and if you have not been here, I need you to hit that subscribe button like right now. But I like to put all the product on the hair while it's wet so it can just all soak in. And yeah, she was like, yeah, her scalp is tender. It wasn't because of the blow dryer. It was because of the brush, and it was just at the back of her head. So I was like, let me see, can I find another brush? But I ended up going back to the round brush, just not really getting at her roots. But I did double back because we need to make sure everything is stretched out as far as possible. Do you hear me? But yeah, I just like to put all the product on the hair while it's wet, so it has a better effect and it's seeped all the way into the hair. Because like I said, you never want to do a press with product in it, if that makes sense. Like, don't put any product in the hair after you have blow dried it, because it is not absorbed by the hair yet. Like, it's gonna be a freaking nightmare. Do you hear me? But yeah, I'm just gonna keep blow drying, and now I'm all in the way. Yay. But I'm gonna keep blow drying her hair, stretching it out as far as I can, because I do like to have a really, really good blowout, because that's really what's gonna make the silk press. And I don't want no issues with this silk press, especially what we just experienced and all the work that we did at the bowl. So yeah. Okay, so now we're on to pressing, and I already pressed out those pieces where you saw I just went in straight with the flat iron. And guys, yes, I do feel like it is definitely necessary for you to use a hot comb. A lot of people are like, oh, why do you use a hot comb? Why do you use a hot comb? That is why I use a hot comb. Thank you. Alright, so now we're at the top, and I started I don't know how to explain this, but so when I do middle parts, now the direction that I will flat iron the hair at the front, I will do it more so towards the face, so it like falls in front of the face, if that makes sense. But as of right now, I'm just taking pictures for her. Like, girl, let me take the pictures. You keep moving the hair. But right now, I'm just taking pictures for her. And I, like, do you all show your clients their hair? I do. I've always done that since beauty school, especially since I used to hear, like, a lot of people say, oh, they just cut my hair off. Like, girl, I'm going to show you. Like, we're going to have before and we're going to have after pictures. And don't be afraid to push your client's head. Like, I'm just telling you, do not be afraid to push their head, because then they're going to be coming back to you like, oh, this cut is uneven, this is this, this is that. Like, y'all see that from the side. I know you all said that that's minor, but later on I went back and I had to fix that just a little bit. But I don't know, when you're meticulous about your work, you just feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you are a client, make sure you behave in your hairstylist chair. It's going to be worth it. I promise you. But right now I just wrapped her as tight as I could possibly wrap her, because she also had flyaways and I really didn't like that. And like I said earlier, her roots are like so much thicker versus the ends, because a lot of breakage. Like, I'm telling you guys, a lot of breakage. So her silk press came off more so thick at the top and thin at the bottom. So that's another good benefit of wrapping your hair under the dryer. And please, guys, if the hair does not fall down like perfectly after you unwrap it, don't shake your hair. Don't just get the comb in your hair any type of way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with shaking your hair, but definitely do not just get the comb in your hair any type of way after you take the silk wrap down. You want to comb it down in the way that it falls, because if you're too rough, you can cause breakage. Like, but you all see the shine, the luster. let's just hope she's consistent, and then we can really start a series on this, and I can show you guys the progress that we have made. Because yeah, that quick weave did set her back a bit. Her first time coming to me, her hair was way thicker and it was way longer, but she has gotten suppressed by other stylists too as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for liking. Don't forget to thank you guys for liking. Yeah, I'm basically forcing that you guys are gonna like this video. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.